Yo, welcome to my channel. And today we're going to play NBA 2K14. Kahapon nag-chess ako and thankfully madaming nag-view. First time ko yun kaya parang hindi maganda. Tapos ayan, naisip ko lang maglaro ng NBA gamit ang Oklahoma City Thunder, and we will not sub out Russell Westbrook. I also don't know kung naririnig nyo ako. Yung huling NBA 2K ko na live stream, grabe ang hina ng boses ko. Gawa nung speaker din siguro, tsaka hindi ako naka-headphones nun. Ngayon naka-headphones ako. Tapos syempre yung headphones, microphone lang din gamit ko. So yun, let's play, let's enjoy. Rewatch ko na lang yung stream kung ano magiging sounds ganun. Let's play.
Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports. It's a Saturday presentation of the NBA. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And with the opening tip, let's go out to Oklahoma City and join our...
And I also turned off the music para di tayo ma-copyright.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam, and it's the power forward. And for Oklahoma City, the backcourt is Westbrook and Cephalosha. And in the paint, holding down the pivot, a physical and bruising big man at 6'10", Big Perk, Kendrick Perkins. And it's Durant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4.
Usually the logic is that if you want to win the West, you need to get a lot of wins against the East to pad your record, guys. But the Thunders did dominate the East last season, but not as much as the other teams, and they still won the West.
Well, getting back to the Thunder, as you said, Clark, they took the East to task once again. They were 21-9 against the conference. But, Steve, that was just tied for the third best in the West.
You know, I think a big part of that is that after they made it to the finals for the first time, they played with a target on their back. And I thought every team in the league knew they had to bring their A game to try to kind of make a statement against the Thunder. You know, something you're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And Durant, here we go. Perkins. Now here's Westbrook. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Durant against LeBron.
You know, it's always fun to play the high.
Check natin guys yung coaching settings para hindi natin sasabout si Russell Westbrook. Substitution manual, ayan.
Hypothetical game with players. One with LeBron is just how good is he? Like, would he be able to go deep in March Madness playing with a good high school team? That might not be as ridiculous as you think. He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. The amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. You think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, and his defense is so good it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
And Clark, you talked about LeBron and the college level. He looks like he's playing against college players. You know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it. He can play point guard. He can play power forward. And defensively, I mean, how about last year during the playoffs? 1 minute he's guarding David West. In the next series, he's guarding Tony Parker. So the versatility is just...
Hello to that one viewer. Welcome to the
You
stream.
know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Scott Brooks.
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low.
Wing,
He'll
wing.
find space and room all the time. Guys,
And thank you, Doris. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's the most underpaid athlete probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he makes. But it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster.
Wade, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Wade's got his second basket.
The strength
Wait lang guys. Also na-fix ko na yan, no? Yung LEC ng aircon ko, kaya hindi narinig yung buzzing sound.
screenplay work ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Westbrook, and Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Norris Cole is checked in for Mario Chalmers. Now the feed to Cephalosha. Westbrook passes to Durant, and stolen by LeBron. The finish.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts, it's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting your offense come from that. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics a pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And so here is Miami, following the score by Oklahoma City. Gets it to go. And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness. He stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing your role, but a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. His usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
Thunder trailing by 4. It's Westbrook with the drive. Back to Perkins. The dish to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Perkins. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that.
Try natin maka triple-double for Westbrook.
There was a lot to like on that play.
The Heat have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Cole kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Bosh. Haslam. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Pass to Bosh. Back to LeBron. 4 on the clock. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Such an aggressive attitude he has. No invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
The Thunder have gotten all 5 of those shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It's Westbrook with the drive. Rejected by Wade. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here's Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Thunder trailing by 4. Wiggins kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Goes back up. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Here's LeBron. He's got 10. He's up. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. Well, it's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laid.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Here's Wade. Following the score by Serge Ibaka. Tipped away. And Haslam kicks to Cole. He feeds it to Wade. Wade gets a screen from Haslam. No good from Wade.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Westbrook. Back to Durant. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
The Heat have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Russell
And
Westbrook.
such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Cole. And he drew the blocking foul. We'll go to the line for 2.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball, 2 teams that like to play up tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Durant, no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit the get it! Locked out now.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6. Perkins dishes to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Durant. Outside Westbrook. Cole with the rebound. And there's the call on Perkins. That's his first foul. Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. Now Wade. Wade, right side. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Wade's got 6 points.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Nakaano din pala tayo guys. Galing sa mods to eh. So 2K14 but with 2K22 roster. So di ko alam, hindi na na-fix yung iba tulad ni LeBron. OA na yung hairline niya eh. Hindi naman dapat.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Allison comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Tavo Cephalosha. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Ankle break, hindi rin na-play. Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Dwayne Wade.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And here's Collison.
You know, if you just look at the numbers without knowing who Dwayne Wade was, you'd think he was probably 6'7" or 6'8", but the way he blocks shots and rebounds, even at 6'4", he just plays much bigger than he really is.
Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Bosch passes to LeBron. He passes to Wade. Tries again, and that is good. Wade's got 10 points.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. And he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
A different look for Miami. Anderson comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Allen in for LeBron. And you go back, Clark, to that big man game for Wade, averaging about a block shot a game for his career.
Well, you think about it. He's 6'5", but he actually has a 6'11" wingspan, and you're not going to find a stronger guy at the shooting guard position. He's over 220 pounds, and there's nothing extra there, so he brings a lot to the table.
Perry Jones is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Battier kicks to Wade. The pass to Jones. Battier with the steal. Cole dishes to Wade. Good on the shot. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
You know, head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach. So I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Durant defended by Allen. Jones the pass to Westbrook. Back to Jones. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra. As a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart, Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat move, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, I had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
Wade.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end. One thing with Wade that doesn't seem to be going away is his quickness off the dribble. He still has that devastating crossover. He may not be able to do it every night, but there are nights when he just looks like he's right in his prime.
Machine Thabit, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook drives in, defended by Cole. Thabit kicks to Westbrook. Lamb dishes to Jones. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Pass to Thabit. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Westbrook. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
And Wade has a number of elusive moves, Clark, getting into the lane. He can hit the spin, the Euro step, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And the windmill crossover.
He's got it all. I mean, he's figured out how to get to that bucket, and I think the crossover is probably his custom move. Just as he changes directions, he swings the ball quickly over his head to the other side, avoiding the rip, and makes it look so natural you might think nothing of it, but youngsters around the league, Go to school on that one. That's a heck of a move.
Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Collison with a screen for Westbrook. Lamb passes to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Jones drives in and stolen by Chalmers. And now Chalmers running the floor all by himself. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
We've all That's not as easy as it may look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
High post try. That one wide left.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. Jones. Westbrook. Defended by Chalmers. Lamb dishes to Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You look back to that 2008 draft. The then Sonics, now Thunder, took Westbrook at the 4 spot. And a lot of people thought that was a reach, but tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the #1 pick.
We're going back to that 2008 draft. Westbrook had played kind of a combo guard at UCLA, and there were some questions, I think, among a lot of scouts and personal guys about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better. And when you got those attributes in his athleticism, you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the case.
Lamb, good. The Heat with the lead. Lead with it. 16 points for him. Got it from 16 feet. Wade's got 18 points.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
And here's Westbrook. High-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Heat. They're up by 3.
Medyo mababa
And
yung
the
views
second quarter
natin.
about to get started.
Mas
We'll be
gusto
back
ata
in
ng
just a moment.
mga viewers, Chess.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge. so
Pahinga
far.
muna, Westbrook.
Well, you can see it at the start of the season that Oklahoma City was being driven by falling short in the 2012 finals. Their focus was on being the best team in the West, and they jumped on that goal right from the start.
Outside for Jackson. Kept alive. Ibaka, the pass to Cephalosha. Dishes to Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And for the Thunder, the second best regular season record in the league last season, Steve, at 60-22.
Well, and they have the best point differential in the league, Kevin, which I think is probably the best barometer in terms of how well you're playing. But clearly the Westbrook injury in the first round of the playoffs against Houston just completely took the wind out of their sails. And I would look for Oklahoma City to be back this year. With everybody healthy, they'll have a chip on their shoulders. They want to get back to the finals this year.
Gets it to go. Thunder trailing by 3. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, head coach Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat finally getting the respect he deserves now with their multiple championships. But his players, not afraid to rib him a little. Dwayne Wade said Spoelstra's favorite word? Focus. He said, here's what it sounds like to play for my coach. Come on, guys, we have to focus. Next game. Come on, guys, it's about focus. Game 82. Guys, it's about focus. Kevin, it's all about that consistent message, right?
Steady hand, Doris. The players seem to really appreciate it.
KD.
That's old school right there, and I like it. The fadeaway.
Heat shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You know, often when we think of freakish athleticism in the NBA, it's those with strength and explosiveness like LeBron or Dwight Howard. But Kevin Durant physically is unique in his own right. Sure, he's got a slight build, but his mobility for his height, unparalleled.
You think about the length of Kevin Durant, reach of a center with the fluidity, Steve, of a guard.
Such a rare combination, Kevin, and it gives them a huge advantage at both ends of the floor. I mean, defensively, you think about the blocks and the steals and rebounds. And then offensively, the ability to play above his opponents.
And Miami making a change here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Wade kicks to Jones. Jackson on him. Chalmers, guarded by Jackson. That's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you
Allen.
can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Thunder trailing by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
You gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Haslam dishes to Jones. Feeds it to Allen. Wade a screen on Durant. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. The shot is off. Solid defense right there from Khabib. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's Durant with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. That's on Dwayne Wade.
You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out going 3-29, and I tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark was talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
Outside for Durant. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Comes up empty down low. Thunder have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3-6. Jumps up. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact.
Hello to that one viewer. Welcome to the stream.
Hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
The drive by Wade. The finger roll finish at the button. Wade's got 22. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. Two evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
He kicks it to Cephalosha. Tries to save it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Shane Battier. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Wade, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
We've seen D. Wade getting it done. 22 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
Man, that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Kicks it to Haslam. Back to Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got 8 points in the quarter. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But no talk is the work of the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series. It could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about 2 former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these 2 teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing
I
between
think
those
you're
two.
right. A good one brewing there.
Sefolosha passes to Durant. He's against Allen. Durant kicks to Jackson. Sefolosha. A jump hook. Here's Collison. Nice D from Bosch.
Sayang.
He'd have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Wade dishes to Allen. Gets it to go.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Durant against Allen. Durant attacking. Can't hit from in close. The Heat leading by 4. Back to Wade. Inside to Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. And Kevin Durant with this one.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
So those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Here's Chalmers. Chalmers off the pick from Haslam. Chalmers pass to Allen. Cloak loose. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Bosch has got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Westbrook.
Oh.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice pass.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
Try natin mag-triple-double si Russell Westbrook.
I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
That's good. 8 points for Chris Bosch. Thunder trailing by 6.
Well, coming off a title last year, you always wonder if the team maybe relax a little bit. They usually won't admit to it, but Chris Bosch not only said it at times that his team had a difficult time lighting that fire again.
He'd have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Westbrook with the steal. And finished off by Westbrook.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Go back to what Bosch said. I think that is true for every team, Clark, that comes off a championship, but they usually don't admit it like Bosch did.
Well, you know what? Once you've won it all, there's a bit of a relief and a little malaise that may settle over you, but I've always respected Bosch's team. He's a guy who doesn't bite his tongue and he articulates what he feels, and I I think it's impressive that they fought back to the finals once more because that shows they eventually did recapture that fight.
And Haslam kicks to LeBron.
LeBron.
Soft touch off the glass.
King James. Sabi nga
LeBron's
James.
got 16.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Lamb passes to Durant. Westbrook.
Ooh.
The feed to Lamb. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Lamb's got his second best of the game.
Damihan natin assist ni Westbrook.
Changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
23-12. Pro tip guys, bubunggo-bungguin nyo lang yung opponent nyo para mas steal.
I've been second my whole life. I was the second best player in high school. I was the second pick in the draft. I've been second in the MVP voting 3 times. I came in second in the finals. I'm tired of being second. And as for his friendship with LeBron, Durant said, I'm not taking it easy on him. Guys, sounds like he's taking no prisoners this season.
What a scary thought. Thanks, Doris. And Miami making a change here. Cole's checked in.
You know, so much has been said about the Oklahoma City home court advantage, and for good reason. I mean, you can feel it in here. It's like a college atmosphere.
That's a good point. Here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Haslam is screen on Durant. LeBron drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter. Right back to what you said. Not only can you hear it when they are here, you can literally feel it. The rumbling, Steve, when you first come out of the tunnel is amazing.
Well, the Thunder have a fantastic team, Kevin, and you know they've been good the last 2 years, but you don't go 34-7 at home like they did last season without a significant advantage coming from the crowd, and I think that's been the case here. And the crowd is loud and active and fired up every single night.
Durant, covered by LeBron. It's Durant with the drive. Shot from free throw range. Durant with another miss.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And the rejection by Ibaka. And the lead recovered. Haslam, that's good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Now, Kevin, in the first half, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another thing, I mean, they've done a great job early of creating chaos on defense, being disruptive, and getting steals through the first half of today's game.
And the rejection by Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Mario Chalmers. Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Off target with his 3. Miami trailing. The dish to Chalmers. Passes it to Cole. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West.
Hello to that one viewer. Thank you for viewing and
They
watching.
were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
And he makes the first. Mark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
It's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
Westbrook, defended by Allen. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Lamb dishes to Durant. Shoots from the baseline. And he looks with the jumper. Durant's got 21.
KD. Tignan nyo angle.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Pass to Allen. And the rejection by Perkins. They recover it. That is good. The Thunder shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Ray Allen is on the wing. Defended by Lane. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, LeBron is far enough along now in his career where you can start to project some of his career stats, and they're staggering. I mean, he could end up the first player ever to end up with 30,000 points, 10,000 assists, and 10,000 rebounds. I mean, that's remarkable.
Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 6 points.
Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And Cole gets to Anderson. Allen right side. Allen right side. And he makes the 8. He's got 14.
Yo! Nakita niyo yun? Look. It rolled over the backboard. Isn't that out of bounds? Out of bounds. This is violation, guys. Out of bounds. Then it rolled over. And it went through. Well, what can we say? It's Ray Allen.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Westbrook drives in. Back to Perkins. Stolen by Allen. He dishes at the box. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
We're down by 4
Heat
points.
lead by 4.
We need to win
Stay
for
with us,
Russell
folks.
Westbrook.
We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint. I hope your weekend's off to a great start this Saturday night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Miami up on top against Oklahoma City. Active hands is the way you describe their play. Getting a good amount of steals. They're playing up defensively and picking them off. D-Wade was phenomenal in the first half. At the break, 26 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And doing their best to stay alive, the Oklahoma City Thunder having their way on offense, and that may be an understatement. They simply can't miss. For the first half, Russell Westbrook was fantastic. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, take it away. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battling.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
I think Westbrook may be the most explosive player in the game right now. I mean, you got Wade, Kobe, Derrick Rose, but I think Russell Westbrook, with his speed and quickness, is probably the guy right now.
Silang dalawa ni
Freak athlete.
Derrick Rose. Pati pala si John Wall.
Yeah, he's a guy you would
Mabibilis,
just love to
tas
see in the
matataas
dunk
tumalon.
contest, Kevin, but he says he's more of a game dunker and might not shine in the exhibition type format, and I can understand that. The dunks that Russell does in games are so vicious and so posterizing that it's hard to create that same type of tenacity and energy in a contest. So I think there are some guys that are more geared towards dunking in games than winning dunk contests.
Thunder trailing by 5. Right side, Westbrook. Durant. Off target from outside.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Lamb. Westbrook passes to Lamb. Durant, covered by LeBron. Tries from 10. Again, Durant missing.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Ay. We're down by 5, guys.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Chalmers. The drive by Wade. Now Haslem inside. Gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 26 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Wade dishes to Chalmers. And the rejection by Perkins. 3-on-3. The kick out to Westbrook. Takes the 3. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslem's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron drives in. And Durant with the block. Chalmers against Westbrook. And there's the pass to Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside Durant. Outside Westbrook. Teddy can't jam it through. Miami leading by 5. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Stolen by Durant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Durant's got 23 points.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Timeout called the Heat.
Well, his heart might be in Oklahoma City now, but growing up, Kevin,
You guys saw that. LeBron James doing his emote. His selly. Look. LeBron James. Another one. LeBron, calm down.
Kevin Durant said he wanted to be, of all things, a Raptor. That's right, he was a Raptor fan. A lot of it, he said, was just wanting to be part of something new.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Chalmers. He passes to Haslem. Dishes it to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Haslem. With the floater. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 24 points. And going back to Durant, I'm sure the Raptors would have loved to have had him. I gotta be honest, I didn't know he grew up a Raptors fan.
I thought it was
I'm
Ibaka.
guessing maybe he fell in love with Vince Carter at the dunk contest.
Maybe that was it, yeah. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
We're down by 5, guys.
Thunder on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Haslam, that's good.
We're down by 7.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Wade drives in. Battles
Wow.
through traffic and lays it in. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
He has
Yo.
really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been
Top
on him,
finish.
he's been giving them medicine.
Thunder trailing by 7. Right side, Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Lamb. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
There we go.
Lamb's got 7 points in the game. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise. But, Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, it's just so much athleticism on this team. They want to press you in the half court. They usually can force turnovers, and if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
The Heat leading by 3. Haslam a screen. Wade drives in. LeBron passes to Haslam. Unloads from 9.
Yo, di ko na ako.
Nice work on the board. Spinning off with the basket.
It's hard, guys. It's hard to
That putback's about as easy as it's going to get.
get
You
the
have to put a
rebound.
body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
And stolen by LeBron. 5-on-3 break.
Ah,
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
the difficulty level, guys, is Hall of Fame.
A look at the hustle stats.
That's why Miami Heat is so good.
They're getting off turnovers.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
The first free throw is good. Chris Anderson is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Both free throws good from Wade.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Lamb with the ball. Wade picks him up. Lamb dishes to Ibaka. Stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade
Ah.
with the ball. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 24 points and 2 steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
Start,
Well, he's had
guys.
a great feel for the game today, for his teammates, for the situation, for his
Pahinga kaya
opponents.
natin yung
He knows
mga
what's going on out
starters.
there.
First free throw is good.
Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher. Reggie Jackson. Dwayne Jones. Nasa galaw siya. Jones and Brook Collison.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime. Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Pass to Durant. Right side Durant.
Hmm?
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And the rejection by Perkins. It's Durant on the wing. Over by LeBron. Here's Lamb. No good from outside.
And I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
It's hard, guys.
Terrific
It's hard.
defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And it can extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 9. Now here's Durant. Feeds it to Ibaka. It's stolen by Wade. He kicks to Jones. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Malapit na tayo
And the
mag-rage
Heat
quit.
going with the whole new group on the floor.
I hope we get back.
Here's Wade. He's got 32. It's back to Battier. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Lakas na Miami.
And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well,
Straight for a
what the questions
comeback.
are about now, it's their defense, that's for sure.
It's Jackson with the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Out of this world, aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that
Yo.
spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback.
The Birdman. Can the Birdman? Chris Anderson with a fadeaway.
Back here. Thunder trailing by 11. Right side Jackson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Oklahoma City, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Here's Chalmers. Back to Anderson. LeBron outside. Heat moving the ball around. Chalmers against Jackson. Wade drives in. And here's Chalmers from the arc. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Jackson kicks to Fisher. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Talking about Chris Anderson, guys, the Birdman. We weren't sure if he was
The
going to be able to
Birdman.
play
Hindi
last
naman
season, but he did
nagpe-fade away.
latch on
Nagfade
with a
away.
very good Miami Heat team who was in need of some help rebounding, which is his strength. He still can do that and block shots as well.
Chris Bosh has checked in for the Heat.
Derek
That one's
Fisher.
good from Fisher.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
We need that. We need that. To close the gap.
Chalmers with it. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Ay!
That's his first foul. And the Birdman, a fan
The headband
favorite
is
for the fans of
glitching.
Denver.
Parang may
The
tattoo
tattoos,
si
his
Reggie Jackson.
Kinetic style of play, certainly drawing attention.
Well, he's an athletic presence inside at both ends of the floor. Defensively, he can side
Let's
his
go.
block shots. And offensively,
Let's
he
go.
hangs out on the weak side and finishes
No.
plays by catching and dunking.
Hindi ko na-cancel yung pasa.
Chalmers with it. Jones covering.
Wala.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
Boy,
Let's
he
go
has been
again.
struggling mightily in this quarter, guys. True, he really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Oh,
Collison, no good.
fake.
A Heat
Fake
leading
lang.
by 7. LeBron James on the wing.
No.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Okay, let's
And
calm
that's
down.
now 28 points for LeBron.
Calm down, calm down.
Fisher working against Wade. Sefolosha passes to Collison. Kicks it to Sefolosha. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss. Bosh has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards. Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you knew he was going to be a project, and I think you can chalk up last season as just part of his development. But Perry Jones is going to have a long career in the NBA. He's going to continue to get better. He's got a lot of talent trying to work his way into the regular
We're
rotation.
done by
And for
7.
Jones, it's hard for players with his frame, Clark, to come in and immediately make an impact in the NBA, and it could be a few seasons before he becomes a major factor.
No.
Fortunately for him, and to his credit, Kevin, he seems to know that and embrace it. That's a big deal for a young player. A lot of times young players want to play right away, want to accelerate and get out there before they're ready. there's a lot to learn about being
Why is
productive
LeBron
in the
James
NBA.
on
To
Reggie
his credit,
Jackson?
he understands it's a process.
And they double up Jackson. Jones dishes to Fisher. 2 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat leading by 7. And so he owes a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, Shane Battier was such a great addition for this Heat team. Really a coach on the floor. And since they added him to the mix, guys, guess what? 2 straight championships.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Steve, you look at Shane Battier, his ability to cross-match and guard fours down low is one of the keys that enabled the Heat to go small, especially 2 years ago when they were in the finals.
Yeah, and in the regular
Westbrook.
season last year, it was very successful for Miami. That's why they
Let's
shot
go.
those threes so well, because they had the floor spread. But Battier always willing to take on that challenge physically. The question, though, is when you go against a guy like David West or even Carlos Boozer, it gets tougher. And so in the playoffs, Miami has had to maybe
Ay, sayang.
He's a winner, though, isn't he?
no question.
Wade kicks to Bosch. Goes up the baseline. Got a piece of it.
Let's go.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in.
Done by 5, guys.
Just a 5-point Heat lead.
Terrible
4 more
transition
steals,
defense there.
triple-double
I think it
na.
would have been pointless, Steve. There's
Westbrook.
no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
The feed to Cole.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's
Sinuwerte.
got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the dish to
Hey, no.
Sopolosha. Collison uses the glass to finish the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And Cole kicks to Bosch. LeBron. Back to Bosch. Passes it to Cole.
Uy.
And drops in the layup off the glass.
Takbo,
And the
takbo.
Heat lead by 5.
Now, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
And finish off by Collison.
Statue of Liberty dunk. Ay, umarang yung mascot.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand
Umarang
jam.
guys yung
What a way
mascot.
to wrap up that possession.
The Heat shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here is Cephalosha, covered by LeBron. Cephalosha passes to Westbrook. He dishes it to the
Teka,
beat.
teka.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Ubus oras na para
5 to shoot. And Westbrook, here we go. Durant for 3. And that one's
KD,
good.
eh na.
Durant's got 5
It's
points.
tied up, guys.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
It's tied up.
What was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but
That was
it's
hard.
obvious both sides have responded well.
Nahabol na
It's
natin.
a tie game in Oklahoma City. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
It's tied up.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Heat shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. LeBron dishes to Cole. Back to LeBron.
What a huge play. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go.
Oh.
Who cares?
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That's on Chris Anderson.
Durant doing all sorts of things. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Good on both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Here's Cole. Battier outside. Pass to LeBron. Durant with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. LeBron against Westbrook. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds. Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Battier kicks to Cole. The beat with the block. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Kevin Durant. In a moment here, take a look at
Buti di inabot ni Lebron.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
It's not possible that they just caught is that
That is probable. It is possible, partner. It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Wade drives in on the wing. Battier. He feeds it to Cole. LeBron outside. Defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. The turnaround. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You gotta like the defense, not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do it. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Collison the pass to Thabit. Outside Durant. Durant off a pick from Thabit. Durant kicks to Thabit. Outside Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Norris Cole. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the double team with Westbrook. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron. Shot to stop the drought. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook drives in. There's the pass to Thabit. Dishes it to Cephalosha. Outside for Durant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half. LeBron kicks to Bosh. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Wade dishes to LeBron. He passes it to Chalmers. Knocked away. Westbrook with the steal. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
LeBron outside. Pass to Wade. Covered by Cephalosha. Puts up the baby hook. Chris Bosh again. Bosh has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
LeBron passes to Bosh. Wade, he's covered by Westbrook. Wade kicks to Bosh. Stolen by Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 42 in the game.
He's
Westbrook,
playing on the
42
edge here, playing
points.
extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Stolen by Durant. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense. Beautiful transition play after the steal, all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Wade kicks to LeBron. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 15 points in just the second half.
LeBron
You know,
James.
he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The Thunder leading by 6. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 37 points for Kevin Durant. Timeout called the Heat.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thank you, Doris.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and a big change in that was having Chris Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the middle. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. He was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And for Bosh, playing the center, Steve,
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls.
Hindi
The way
knock.
the league is these days, Kevin, most teams play smaller, and Bosh can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. But there are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, they got the speed, and of course, you got Miami defense. You think they're able to compensate for any lack of size inside by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
Westbrook passes to Perkins, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
The 3 from Chalmers. Thunder with the rebound. Buck has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Westbrook with the drive. Feeds to Lamb. And that goes up the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 10 points for Lamb.
And another three-pointer to the second half
Nostalgic.
total.
Yeah, they
Jeremy
caught that
Lamb.
long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
LeBron outside. Hits the bucket. LeBron's got 41.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Here's Westbrook. Perkins out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Perkins,
Difficult
bro.
to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Miami with the ball. Lead outside. This is Chalmers up top. From outside the arc, and that one's good.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Westbrook's got 44.
Pretty much all of this
Let's try to
buckets
get
coming from inside the
Westbrook
paint.
to 50
You know,
points.
that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
He kicks it to Chalmers. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Perkins. He's covered by Bosch.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the house. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
Yeah, but sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground. When he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
Oy! 8-second violation. Welcome to that one viewer.
Outside
Welcome
Bosch.
to the stream. We're
Wade,
playing
a screen
NBA
on
2K14.
Perkins.
A tribute to Russell Westbrook's
Back to Charles.
retirement.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's LeBron with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Durant with the steal.
Ooh!
Here's Westbrook.
Ankle break.
Massive sequence of
Tomahawk dunk.
absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decide on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and muscle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to pull up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Nostalgic,
Russell Westbrook
nostalgic.
really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Steven Adams. Di natin na ipasok.
Wade outside. Outside Bosch. And Perkins with the block. It's Westbrook with the drive. Back to Durant. The feed now to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Stolen by Wade. For the finish. Hammers it off. The foul shot.
Di natin nahabol.
Kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you gotta marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive
Blocked by
opportunities,
LeBron
that's what it's all
James.
about.
The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more.
Dwayne Wade with the poster.
Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting it his way. That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
.151 left in the game. And Westbrook, here we go.
Ooh!
Right there.
Reverse dunk.
We're going to remember that one for
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
the Heat trail by 8. Now Wade.
No.
About the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely
Dwayne
on him to
Wade.
come back.
Oh. We're up by
That free
6.
throw good from Wade.
Now we're up
You know,
by
even though
5.
they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Oh,
Durant, no good.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real
Blocked by
presence inside.
Westbrook.
Takes up a lot of space.
And they get it back. The three from LeBron. That
LeBron
falls.
James,
Nice feed that
clutch
time from
three.
Dwayne Wade. LeBron's got 47 points. Westbrook with it. Wade picks him up. There's the dish to Durant. The kick out to Westbrook.
Westbrook. Ay!
Come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. A drive by Wade.
Yes, sir.
And here's the
Ibas oras na lang.
Percentage shot though. That's one that'll take any day of the week.
Melt the clock, melt the clock.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Perkins with the screen for Westbrook. Ibaka right side. Lock at 6. Land dishes to Durant. Outside Westbrook.
Yes, sir.
Ibaka the pass to Land.
Melt the clock, melt the clock.
Durant looks to Westbrook. Another shot. It's
Oh.
good.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy here. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Got it done in the
They're
best
trailing by
time.
4. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Wade. It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Free throws good from Wade.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a one-possession lead.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. And so he's
I hope let's hear some MVP chants for Westbrook. There we go, MVP chants.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Russell Westbrook, thank you. Happy retirement.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. You just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cole. Here's Haslam. Nails it. No foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Another MVP chant for the Westbrook.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line.
Ano kaya?
Good.
Overtime?
Boy, a three here would be...
Look at that.
Yo!
Now a timeout called by
No, I don't want to go to overtime. Nalobat na yung battery ng iPad, guys. Oh no. Another 5 minutes. What can we do? Alley-oop.
Out
Ay.
of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Di naman siguro makakashoot to, no?
Here's Wade.
Wala. Okay, wala. Hands on the ball. Grabe si Wade.
Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime.
Naka-half
We got
court
more
trip,
NBA
ah.
action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Dwayne Wade, naka-half court shot pa. 3 points. Wait. Okay lang, enjoy na natin. Para kay Westbrook.
We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Hart. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. To take the lead, and it's Cole missing.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First one,
Hindi kasi sumot kanina.
both free throws good from Westbrook. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wade with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Wade drives in. Rebounded by Sergio Roca. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way. Wade's got 49 points in the game.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
To the inside. Poked away. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Hindi natin ma-steal.
It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third foul natin.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. From deep LeBron.
Nako!
And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Put box lang.
Oklahoma City
Haslem.
shooting 65%. Outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Heat. And out of the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Durant with the steal.
Nice steal. Okay.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there. He sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Now here's Wade. Passes it to Cole. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now here's Perkins.
Chamba.
Outside Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Perkins. Westbrook kicks to Perkins.
Uh-oh.
Stolen by Bosch. Wade dishes to Cole. Back to Wade. Puts the lead pass in front of him. To take the lead. Haslem, that's good.
Okay natin. Tamang sila guys.
Oklahoma City trailing. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Outside Durant.
Oh.
Stolen by Wade. In transition, here comes Miami.
Nice
Westbrook with the
one.
steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook's
Oh, buti hindi na blakad. Ay.
Well, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark. A perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And the Heat call time here.
Perkins, paltan ba natin? Ay, wag. Ay, teka. Wag. Tatalo tayo sa rebound.
We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Cole's shot is good.
Takbo,
They're
takbo.
getting on a roll inside. Their
Norris
last
Cole
3
is
field
down.
goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Westbrook passes to Durant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Shoulder roll.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. They always checked in for Miami. Both good from the line that time.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Nice steal.
Stolen by Westbrook. He dishes it to Lamb. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Perkins. And that
Nice
comes off the
one.
assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Hello to the viewers. Welcome to the stream. A tribute for Russell Westbrook.
Wade drives in. LeBron. Back to Wade. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing out now. Stolen by Wade. LeBron outside. And LeBron draws the final chance for another point at the free throw line.
Outsu.
They get Russell Westbrook.
3-point play pa.
And Miami making a change here. Cole's checked in.
Great job getting to the bucket and getting to the free throw line. You know, when the game's close, you want your guys attacking just like that.
And over to Ibaka.
Nice one.
Was put in just the right spot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them to ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Ay,
They're
shoot.
having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
Hindi 3 points. Hindi 3 points.
And it's Miami the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Allen kicks to Cole. Right side Bosch. He feeds it to Cole.
Ay.
What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep, it is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Good. And trouble
Nice
is
one.
free to tie it up.
Nice one.
Clutch, Kevin.
Nice one. Nice one.
Very best. And the Heat call
Para kay Westbrook pa man din to stream.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Norris Cole.
Depensa, depensa.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wade.
Uy! Nice one!
He was right there.
Westbrook, hold the ball.
Yes.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Here's Westbrook.
Incredible, sensational finish.
Thank you, Russell Westbrook.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. You know, Clark, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Quality guys yung game natin, kaso 1 viewer
This is
lang
Kevin
tayo.
saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
Quality, matatalo tayo. Nakakaya sana pero pinanalo ni Westbrook. Stream niya daw kasi to. Russell Westbrook with the buzzer beater sa overtime. Highlights tayo, highlights. Siyempre, guys, triple double. Westbrook, triple double. 63 points, 28 assists. Ay, tama, 28 assists, 12 steals, 2 blocks, and 10 turnovers. Quadruple double if you would include turnover. Okay, let's see the highlights. I've turned up the music, guys, para we cannot be copyrighted. So I turned up the music. Alley-oop. Na-bend yung ano eh. Yung arm. KD. Pass to Perkins. Layup. Good. Behind the back. Dribble. Oh, ito. Yun. Isa yun sa dahilan kaya tayo nanalo. Clutch 3 points by KD. Kevin Durant. Highlights. KD. Pump fake. Cross. Slam. Pass to Durant. Ooh. Buzzer beater pala yun. KD. Westbrook. Happy retirement. Happy retirement, Westbrook. Thank you. Alley-oop. KD 3 points. Sorry guys, we don't have music. We don't want to be copyrighted. Westbrook. Nice steal by KD. The clutch 3. The clutch 3. KD pointing to the crowd. Let's see some Miami highlights, guys. How many points was Durant? 44 points and 10 rebounds. And again, Westbrook with the triple-double, 63 points, 28 assists, and 12 steals, and 10 turnovers. LeBron James, 52 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds. LeBron, the King James. Put back slam. Again, I'm sorry guys. This is modded. I can't fix LeBron. They put the old man LeBron in even in 2K14 Miami. Kaya ganyan, ganyan yung hair niya. This is 2K22 roster. We played only 2K14 roster for Russell Westbrook. Bald LeBron James. The clutch 3. Blocked by James. Posterize. Let me know guys Gusto namin mag-live sa TikTok din. Mas engage kasi yung mga ano dun, mga young Filipinos, nakakatawa makipag-chat sa kanila. And then lastly, Dwayne Wade highlights, 49 points, 9 assists, 6 steals. Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh. Nostalgic Miami Heat. Lalo na yung Harlem Shake. LeBron James. The King James, oh. Ilang taon na naglalaro. Halos 3 decades na. Year 2000s, 2010s, and ngayon malapit na mag 2030. Nasa Sixers si LeBron. D. Wade. Sayang naman yung statue ni D. Wade. You know, half court 3 para mag-overtime. Paka ba? Nakakaya ako natalo tayo. Tribute kay Westbrook pa man din. Posterize. Nakakamiss din LeBron, D. Wade, no? Bilis ng panahon. So, yun lang guys. Malapit na malobat yung iPad. And try din to, first time natin mag-earphones. And malalaman ko pa kung rinig ba ako. Kasi yung last NBA stream, hindi ako rinig eh. Ano lang yun, walang earphones. Talagang raw usap lang sa harapan ng iPad. E na-overpower ng speaker. Ngayon, nag-earphones ako. Ang problema ko naman ngayon, hindi ko alam kung rinig yung game sounds. Re-rewatch ko na lang, tapos improve tayo next stream. Grabe, daming viewers sa chess. Pero pag NBA, wala tayong viewers gaano. Pero enjoy din kasi to eh. I've been playing this guys for 13 years. NBA 2K14. Bago-bago lang ng roster, download ng mods. Kasi hindi kaya ng laptop yung 2K15 onwards. Ayun guys, so I will end stream. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned sa mga susunod natin live stream. Yun nga, gusto namin sa TikTok din. And then sa YouTube shorts ko, ayan, weekly, once a week ako nag-upload every Friday 8 PM, makikita nyo. Uploaded chess highlights lang. So thank you guys. I will end stream now. Thank you. Thank you. This is your boy Gigali signing off. Thank you. Thank you Russell Westbrook. Happy retirement.